Hi and welcome to my channel. I want to talk about my drum recording setup and what will be my next. We don't know yet. My idea with this channel is to share drumming, enjoy that. I will share some experience and I will share some reflections and maybe some stuff that you don't hear from others also. And I will do this in my own down-to-earth way. So about recording, there are many options as a beginner or as an amateur to record your drumming. The budget decides quite a lot, of course. Then mobile phone, is that an option? I have skipped that option so far, and I believe it cannot really do the drum kit enough justice. Maybe if you have a soundproof room, then it would sound nice and the drums are tuned well, of course. But then again, if you can afford that, you can afford a professional recording setup also. The Zoom H4, it's a bit old school. It has the stereo microphone on top of it, and it has 2 channels you can add for a 4-channel recording. But it's very tedious. I have some experience using it for other instruments, but for drumming, so far, I just skipped that option too. Yeah, and then there's the Sabian sound kit. I got one of those a few years back. I have used that for a few gigs, and it works pretty well, I must say. It's not a bad setup, and the way it picks up the drum kit, it sounds pretty nice in my opinion. Of course, there's the bass drum, the kick microphone. You have the 2 ones here. You need to make sure that they are in phase, same distance from the bass drum beater, and this one in the correct distance from the snare. The challenge with it is to balance the kit, how you place your cymbals, etc., and to pick up the floor tom. You need just to optimize this a bit, but it's not bad. And for one recording I used, or a couple actually, I used the built-in MP3 SD card that you can use, but that is a bit too simple actually. Even if you transfer it to Audacity, you can do some modifications to the frequencies, etc., but still it's not that good. Then I was thinking about because there's 2 stereo outputs on this, which you can use on live gigs, for example, but also you can use that for recording. And I then bought a Focusrite, the 2-in-2, which is, you know, semi-professional unit, and I did some recording through that, and I think that sounds quite a bit better actually. And I was thinking using the iPad with the Yamaha Rec and Share, but that apparently does not tolerate a non-Yamaha fingerprint or input. There's some compatibility issues there. So I used my laptop instead, perfectly fine. Then how about the Yamaha EAD, the fabulous LS Depario? He's a great guy, and he sounds how he sounds. But then my considerations with the EAD 10, will it not be in my kit anymore? Does it not sacrifice the cymbals too much? Then should I wait for the EAD 50? Maybe. Or will I not be halfway to an electronic drum kit altogether? That's of course a consideration I have. Electronic drum kits have positives. The sound is sorted, the output is sorted, the gigging sound is much easier. What you sacrifice, in my experience with up to semi-professional electronic drum kits, is it's sort of half dead, the drum kit, and the hi-hat is half defect. Anyway, EAD 50, Yamaha, do you want to convince me? I'm here.